Okay, in this video, this is a lab from my network routing class where I will be configuring a DHCP manual binding. And for this lab, I have to exclude certain IP addresses, create a DHCP pool for server A, create a DHCP pool for server B. I have to set the host address, set the client identifiers, and then save my configuration changes. As you can see to the left here, here's what I'm supposed to do in the lab, and up here is the explanation for all of, or what's going on with the servers and with the routers and switches. But I'm not going to make you read all of that. Let's just jump into the Cisco routing and configure these DHCP bindings. So to get started, I'm going to select router B and start it here, enter. So I'm going to enable and then configure terminal. Okay, so I am now in the configuration for router B. So the first thing to do is to exclude the IP addresses. So I'm going to IP DHCP exclude it. Oops, exclude it. Address. And this one is 192.168.1.20. Hit enter. So that one is excluded. So just to make things go a little bit quicker, we're going to hit the up arrow. And the same line is repeated, but since I'm only doing the next IP address, so we're going to go from 20 to 21, press enter. Those two IP addresses are excluded. So now let's start in creating the server pool for server A. So I'm going to do IP DHCP pool. This one is for server A. And now I'm in the DHCP configuration. And so now I'm going to set up the host, which is host. This is 192.168.1.20. The host is set. Now let's type in the client identifier. So what you see here, so before I type in the client identifier on the left, it gives us the MAC address for the client identifier. So basically I had to convert the MAC address from what you see there to what I'm going to type in, because the Cisco router doesn't accept the MAC address as it is. So I had to break it down. B. It's the same one, but it's just in a different format. And the client identifier is set, so let's get out of this. And now we're going to go to server B, so we're going to go to IP DHCP pool. I want to jump into server B. Now that we're in server B's DHCP configuration, we're going to basically repeat all the steps again. So we're going to do the host at 192.168.1.21, and we'll do the client identifier at we're going to back out of this by hitting Control Z, and then we're going to save the configuration. And it's building and everything is okay. And that is how I set up or I'm sorry, how I configure the DHCP manual bindings for this lab. Thanks.